Hey everyone, hello. Welcome to day 2 of our live design winter edition. I'm Amy here at Magnolia's Warehouse, ready to design up some beautiful floral arrangements for you today. We've got Kate behind the camera.
Good morning. Happy Saturday.
Hi everyone, and we're able to kick it off today with new designs, but before I do, I wanted to recap yesterday's designs. So if you didn't know, we had a 2-day schedule here going on of live DIY for the winter season with wintry pine, frostiness, things that you can use and continue to enjoy after the holiday season. And we started on Friday with a little over an hour of live designs. I wanted to recap some of those designs for you today, all of those designs actually, and show you the looks from yesterday. If you're interested in purchasing kits, these 2 days worth of live videos act as the tutorial on how to put these together when the little kits and bundles make it to your home. And that way you'll be able to design and create things maybe for yourself, maybe for gifts, whatever strikes your fancy, or just for fun. This is easy design work. I don't think any of these are too hard today, and you'll be able to take away some great design tips if nothing else. So thanks for jumping on and joining us. Yesterday we had a nice group of people. Today I'm sure it's a cool, cold, snowy Saturday morning.
Good morning,
And
Christine.
what else are you gonna do?
I know. Good morning, Ruth. I hope you're all ready for some creative ideas. I saw lots of orders coming through yesterday for the DIY categories. Let me know if you have questions on the sale, and I'm happy to answer them while we're live this morning. We're going to be live for about an hour and a half. We're just going to kind of go with the flow this morning.
We are. I'm not going to rush. We're going to take it easy and work through the designs. Yesterday we made this beautiful piece, which is the snowberry swag. I see a lot of you pick this one up.
That was probably our best seller yesterday.
Yes, it's the easy one, and you simply will get, I don't know how many pieces is this, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like a 5 or 6 piece swag is all. That was the first thing I designed yesterday. So if you wanted to grab this kit, the sale price, I think, if I remember, was about $49
When you
for
put it in your
the
cart,
kit.
you get an extra 5.40 off.
Yes.
So yeah, it's about $49, originally 64. So all of our winter is 15% off, including these winter DIY kits.
Right.
And when you put them in your cart, you get another 10%. So you're getting 25% off in discounts when you put it in your cart.
And that sale will go through Sunday night. If you're watching in replay, this is our event for Friday through Sunday.
Yes, today's the 6th.
Today's the 6th. All right, runs through December 7th.
Good morning, Judy.
Fabulous.
Saying hello from Wisconsin. Kim, good morning. Karen, good morning. We have
Hey, everybody.
Lots of people. I see, let's see, we have 50 so far, so they're just waking up. They're warming up.
Everybody get your coffee. Get ready to join us. Here's the other one we made. That was a small centerpiece yesterday. This one, what did she call this one? I don't know what this title is, actually. Sorry, there's no title on this one. And if you want to grab this, it comes, oh wait, Lush Greens Compote. It comes with the little metal container in this champagne color or pewtery tone, and then we've got glue on it. There is also some pewtery toned eucalyptus in here along with the frostiness, and people really like those green berries. So this design price point, do you have that one up?
That one, regularly $96. It's on sale for $8.82. You're getting another $8 off, so you're in the 70 range.
Yep, 75-ish for that one.
Good morning,
and
Lisa.
Grab a couple more.
Watching from work, don't tell the boss, she says. Good morning, Judy. Good morning, Donna. Tina, hello. Linda, good morning to you. Hope you all have your coffee and you're ready to settle in and be inspired this morning. We're going to do quite a few kits today.
Fabulous. Okay, this one might have been about 140. This is called the
Frosted Silhouette Large Porch Pot Kit. It was $138. You're going to get quite another discount there. So it's about $100 today.
So this one is sold with just the greens only for that price point. And then if you want to add on this 10 by 10 galvanized planter, it is safe for outdoor use, or the design foam. Those two things are suggested with the kit so that if you decide to create this in foam, add those on. If you decide to just put this in your dirt planter outside, all of these little stems are outdoor safe and you can just stick them right into your planter full of dirt. It's an easy outdoor porch pot kit for a great price point. It takes all the guesswork out of what to buy and gather to make it all work together.
Absolutely. That's always a trick. And it's a great jumping off point too. You can add in some Christmassy stems to it and take them out for the winter
Yes.
season, then add in some Valentine's Day.
And that's especially a great idea with this drop-in. So this
It's
drop-in
the
that,
Fresh Winter
thank
Greens
you.
drop-in kit. It was originally $63, and you're going to get it for about $49 today in your cart.
So if you grab this one, you could customize it with a couple berry stems of any color of your choice or any kind of sparkly filler that will give you the holiday vibe. And then after the holidays, just pull those out and have a nice green look. So this one would transition into the winter months without being Christmassy. I think that's a very popular one. We're showing it in a vase that's apparently still for sale. I'm not sure if this is still for sale or not. We might have sold it,
What
but
was it called? The Belmont?
this vase is a suggested vase. You could use any other 16 or 18-inch
No, there's
vase.
still one there.
There's still one. Okay, this is an 18-inch vase, so something in the range of 16 or 18
I'm surprised
inches.
it hasn't sold. Why?
I don't know.
Beautiful,
There it
you
is.
guys.
So
Don't miss
that
out.
is ready to roll for somebody
Yay,
today.
Rosalie, looking forward to see what you have for us today. Good morning, Nancy, in chilly and
Hi,
cloudy
everybody.
Minnesota. Sharon saying hello in South Dakota.
I
Good
love
morning,
it.
Janet, Pam in Illinois,
Well,
Susan in Illinois.
while
Yes.
everyone gathers, let's talk about a pre-made, and we're going to interject a couple of things in between my designs today and point out the fabulous sale prices of some of these
Those would
vases
be
and
just
containers.
15% off.
These are 15% off?
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
of designs.
Okay. Well, if you are
I don't know
also,
about that one, but if you want to give me the number, I can tell you
sure,
exactly.
if you are a DIYer, here's some things to point out that make it easy. This is 800, 806, 806. This one is a pre-made centerpiece. We have two today.
Yeah,
Yep.
3 total. Must be 1 at the store and 2 here. It is a base, so it would be on sale. That other one, though, isn't.
Is not?
No, because it's a centerpiece. That one I put in as a candle ring.
Candle
It
ring.
basically is a candle ring.
Oh, good. Well, you're going to get this one on sale. So as far as DIYs go, this gives you a really great starting point if you want to do some customization of your own. There is design foam underneath here, a different kind, but it is foam right there on a wood tray. So things like this can make your design super easy. You can add ribbon loops, you can add berry picks, you could swirl some bendy vine through it. You could add some little gold ornaments to it. It is an easy starting point, and this is one of those things that we carry just to make it fun for you to finish them up. And this protects the 3 by 3 inch glass holder that is bonded to it for your candles. So fun items like that in stock, and that gives you a head start, right? Sometimes you just need a head start.
We're having some snow today. Good morning, Sharon. Carol in Tennessee.
Hi, everybody.
Can't wait to see what you got today. Hello, Barbara in Wisconsin. Lynette, hello. Lots of people. It looks like they're gathering.
Okay, we're getting
ready.
ready.
For our first kit. Okay.
Making sure everybody's ready to
We're
go.
doing the swag.
Got the memo. We're doing the swag today.
Okay, let me get that pulled up here for everyone.
And we'll take a picture of our components so that we have that for.
As we get in the flow this morning, Nancy said, I love Design Day. I get so many ideas from you.
Well, great. I'm so glad because I know a lot of you are so creative and you just sometimes need like a couple of tips and tricks to get the ball rolling for your inspo.
It features a lot of floral designs that we love to use, so it kind of helps you pick out some of the best things from the website and how to put them together.
Well, this was going to be a fun one. It's going to be a tray design that will easily fill out a tray.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
And these components are not too intimidating, right? We are suggesting wire, and while Kate gets ready there to give you the description, if you want to grab a bundle of wire, we saw you 5 little 22 gauge wires that you can tape if you want to or not tape, whatever works for you. I often put tape on them to make them tacky, and it's something you have to practice, but I actually roll my wire into the tape as I'm stretching it, and that is how I cover the tape onto the wire versus wrapping the tape around the wire. That's like a whole nother direction, but
all right,
it's one of those things. All right, we've got it. What do you have for me?
This is the Wintertide Bloom Swag Kit, regularly $81. When you put it in your cart, you're going to get it for around $60 today, about $62-ish, with the extra 10 happening ending Sunday night. It is including 2 snow quince blossoms,
love these little frosties,
I love those. A snowflake frosted pine spray. This is a big stem. We're going to bend that backwards. A snowy Sitka spruce. Another beautiful sparkly stem. And the glitter twig hanging spray. Also included is some floral wire because you're going to need that to tie this
Oh, we
together.
included it?
I
Okay.
guess, yeah.
Okay.
And optional add-on is an ornament LED garland that will show you.
Yes,
For
as the
styling.
finishing touch. So we're going to style it in a tray, but you could also hang this one up if you want to. It's going to be super easy to put together. So we have so many nice frosty snowy branches this year. This one, in fact, comes in two lengths. This is the extra large one. And to make a swag or a table piece, we're going to use this as the base, and we're going to create sort of a balanced effect here by shaping it this way. You can cut the stem off if it works for you. I can with this cutters, but if it's hard and you aren't going to go there, then just bend it back if you want to, or curl it up. It is a sturdy stem, so I realize some of you might have a hard time cutting that off, but you wouldn't have to. You could just take the stem and actually just bend it around to hide it in your design. But we're going to bend some of these pieces backwards to make this look a little bit balanced. It's different components, of course, but now you can see from left to right, it's roughly a balanced piece. We're doing the same thing with the Sitka, and both of these products in our online store are part of our sale. These stems available in two different sizes. They're available in matching garlands, matching wreaths. Am I forgetting anything else? I think that's what they come in.
That's it. Garland, wreath,
Garlands,
stem.
wreaths, and stems. Okay. And then this piece, same thing. We're pulling some of the bottom stems backwards to create a balanced look here. And because the stems are both on this end, here and here, I'm going to reverse this one so that the stem is going the other way. I don't know, just because it kind of makes the points be on opposite ends. This is just stacking. So what you want to do is get those two stems side by side, stack them up, make sure they're right next to each other. You're wiggling everything down and blending it. Then we're going to add our two snow quince stems. These have been cut off. They're pretty long. And this is an easy one to cut. So that is not tough at all. Do we drop links to our tools lately?
Someone asked for it. I already dropped it.
Links for tools are dropped. There is Amazon links to find my tools. Okay, the quince blossom, you have to just get those stems wiggled down in there. And they are going to go, each one has a long and a short piece. So when you lay them out, you're going to have a short piece going each direction, left and right. And of course, the long piece is going out the ends. And again, you're just getting your stems stacked with each other so that they're all stacking in a way that you can then wire them together. And then next up, we're going to, before we wire anything, we're going to stack our bendy vine chunk. I call this bendy vine. That's just my own
I should have
term.
renamed it, but it's too late in the season now, but it is called a hanging spray.
Hanging spray.
Yeah.
It's twigs that are frosty with a tiny bit of glitter. But basically, you just want to take the whole chunk and make a swirl. I don't even think you have to separate them out right now. We just have to get this
I think it's
wired.
easier to separate it later.
Yes. So we're just going to get this stacked in the middle and wire right over the whole thing with a couple of pieces of wire. So we would be able to grab some of our pre-taped wire, your naked wire, or your zip ties, whatever you want to use, and we're going to just run the wire over top of everything in two spots that'll be about an inch or two apart in order to ensure that we grab all the stems and we don't miss anything, or by putting only one wire, they could be twisted and kind of manipulate themselves and slide around. So two wires definitely locks your stems in. And we're going to do that with one piece of wire cut in half. You could use two pieces of wire and turn them into a hanger also if you want to hang this up and drop the hoop upwards. That could be another design finish that would work well. So once we get our wire in place, I use pliers to get that nice and tight, just out of habit. That ensures that everything is going to stay locked together, no problem. And once the wire is in place, we can go ahead and finish shaping, which is part of the key thing to getting your look, is how to shape it. So we have everything stacked and separated. Now what we want to do is bring them back together. So you can pull a few of these little loops a little bit and loosen them up. You can pull some of your pine back into the center. You gotta love it. It just is a little bit of creative shaping, and it's so easy. These little end pieces, you can spiral them with around your finger to get them a little shaping. And we're going to design this onto a tray. There's actually 2 pine cones here, so you can sort of roll your pine cones back into the center of the piece too. If they're off to the side, that will look nice to get the pine cones back in the middle. And then shape some of those tips up, because once you lay this on the tray with some ornaments here, it'll look good if the flower stems are sticking up amongst the ornaments. So all of this kind of open for interpretation of how you create it in the end and how it comes out at your house.
I would take some measurements too.
Okay.
Measurements will change depending on how you put it together, but hopefully this kind of helps give you a general idea.
So you could stretch it out to 32 inches by 32 by say 14, and with the style that I made my loop, it's about 8 inches tall, and that piece just shapes up so easily. So it isn't hard, but what you've got is this fun little nested look here, and when we lay this out on a tray, we can nestle some ornaments in the loop and in the pine, and it'll create a really good base. The tray that we're going to style it on today is the medium white willow tray. This is a $59 tray with a whitewashed effect over natural willow. And then we're going to tuck in these ornaments. So you could use regular ornaments that are just singles, but what we're going to style this with today is our light up ornament set. This is 4 orbs on a strand.
Originally 50 down to 37 right now.
And they have this fun, bumpy little snow-like texture with frosted snowflakes. So you just sort of hide your timer battery pack and wiggle those through your design. They're attached with, I don't know, 12 inches of clear wire from one to the next, so it's easy to hide them, especially in frostiness. The wire is not a dark color, so it won't show for you. Look how cool that looks. Just being able to have a little base to nestle these ornaments in.
And those snowflake glass LED ornaments, again, are on sale for $37. They're in the Christmas sale, and you can find those at magnoliasne.com if you're watching the replay on YouTube and not seeing the links we have shared here on Facebook.
Well, there you go. Do you want a final finished picture like this tipped? Because
Grandma said I'm quiet. I think it's just because I'm tired, Grandma.
Kate is focusing today. We were both agreed we could have used more sleep.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of sleeping, my alarm goes off. It just scares the tar out of both of
us. I was in a dead sleep when my alarm went off, and
this would have been a good day to oversleep.
Both the cat and my husband were not a fan of my alarm going off.
You scared your cat?
I scared the cat and my husband.
Who's probably still in bed.
Yeah, well, I made him coffee and I set it by him, so I'm sure he's still in bed.
He did not have to get up to even get his coffee.
No.
Okay, so recapping the price point on this item, this is your bundle of stems. You do the design work, and this video is what you want to refer back to get your instructions once you receive it.
The Wintertide Bloom Swag Kit, originally $81, getting it for around $62 today.
Well, there you are. Okay, well, we'll make sure we recap these items.
You got room to keep it there?
I think we can keep it right there.
Good morning, Jessica. She's watching
Hi, everybody.
work this morning. Multitasking.
Let's do.
The links for each of the items are listed in the kit's description. So when you're looking for stems today shown in the kits, they are all in the
product description.
They're listed and linked in the kit's description. Kayla goes through, and every single item we put in a kit, she has in the description with a link, so you can go add it to your cart easily.
So if all you want to do is buy this berry, jump into the product description of this kit, and the berry is linked.
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you.
Okay, now we're going to make
Words, words,
another
words.
item. Then we're going to talk about some of the things behind me before we finish all of the items today. Okay, this one.
Next one up. Oh, I should get a photo
Sure, sure.
really quick. And I love the bow in this one. It's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll scooch over here. All right, 1, 2, 3. Got it. We'll upload that to the kit.
Not too many components, so it's not going to be intimidating, but it's easy to work and make a beautiful wreath when you start out with such an excellent base like this one. This is a fabulous
the
one.
Winter's Edge Wreath Kit, originally $157, and you're gonna get it for in the 120 range today because you're getting another 10% off, another $13 off. So that's pretty crazy. Then we have it has 2 white glitter fireworks sprays,
Okay, that's these guys.
2 white winter magnolia sprays, the snowfall pine wreath that's about 22 inches, a white shiny crabapple, and the Winter's Edge bow.
And that one is custom tied and ready to go for you. You don't even have to tie a bow.
No. Optional add-on is floral wire if you need it. It is listed and linked in the kit's description.
So this wreath comes with 4 gorgeous pine cones. That is their natural cones. They're attached and wired in there. So that makes your wreath off to a great start without having to attach any cones. But we are going to build up a couple of layers here. It's not going to be too hard. This is a paper wrap stem, and we're going to trim it off a little bit. If you are handling it a lot, you might want to get some glue on the ends of this so that the paper doesn't unwrap, but I think if I hurry up and wire it in, it'll be fine. This is the direction my wreath wants to go. That's an important thing to note. It's obviously spiraling in one direction. We're going to work with the natural flow of the wreath to lay these fireworks sprays in the same direction. And we're going to lay these in between the pine cones. I'm not going to try to wrestle it next to the pine cone. I'm going to let the sprig here fall in between those 2 pine cones, and then the stem is laying next to, I'm trying to just keep it right on top of the wire of the wreath because we're going to wire it down to the wreath structure here. So we want to stack that so that I can go back easily and secure that to something firm, not just wiring it to a piece of pine. The second one, we're going to go over on the opposite side and place it in the gap between these 2 pine cones, between here and here. So they're kind of opposite each other. Easy enough, right? That is step 1. Then step 2, we're going to pick the berry spray, pick up a spot for the berry spray and lay that in one area all together. So I've just actually curved my stems to lay the stem on the wreath frame. Next up is the berry spray. And that one has a pretty good long stem too. We're going to take a couple of the berries and bend it back towards the bottom of the stem here. And I'm not going to worry about cutting this one off. I think it'll be fine. But we have found 2 spots for the fireworks spray. Now find a 3rd spot for the berry spray, which is actually going to have to fall in between no matter what you do. Okay, let's lay this brown stem. Gave it a curve, lay it and thread it along our wreath form. All the wires are going to connect to the wreath form, so that's why all the wires and stems are stacking to the wreath form. There we are. So it gives you a focal point, and you can decide if the berry focal point is the top or is the berry focal point like the bottom. Where do you want it to be? Where's your top going to be? We can decide that with the bow placement. Next up, we're going to stack our flowers. Now, I have cut quite a bit of the flower stem off. It's not a hard one to cut. Might look thick, but it's an easy plastic to cut. And I've chopped it down to about a 12-inch total here so that you don't have to fight with this heavy stem. We're going to place one of these in the gap over here. The one gap that is left undecorated is where I'm going to lay that flower. And then the other one is going to stack over here on top of the berry, which is becoming the focal point. And the other thing to note is our wreath is still moving this way. So our flower stems are following the wreath shape. And that's going to nestle in much easier than trying to fight it back this way, the way the flow of the wreath goes. So we're going to wiggle the flower stem onto the stack right next to the wreath frame. Okay, so nothing is wired, everything is stacked. You can take a good look and decide which way do I want my top, which way do I want my bottom to be on this design, and then your bow can go in there accordingly. I don't remember how we photographed it, if I did the bow up or the bow down, actually.
We did the bow at the bottom.
At the bottom? Okay, so I'm going to put the bow.
And the berries were on the side.
Like that is where I'm going to go. Yeah. So the berries are sweeping up one side and the bow's going to wire right down there. And that must have been how we photographed it, since I forgot to look.
Close, yeah.
Close to that. So your first wire can just be the wire on the bow. It's a thinner wire. It's easy to manipulate by hand. And I can lay that down into the wreath here, kind of moving the pine branches out of the way. And I'm going to take the frame and the wire of the bow, and we're also crossing over the berries, and we're crossing over the flower stem base here with one wiring point. And you're going to need several wiring points. I don't know if the wire was included in this or just suggested.
Optional add-on.
Optional. So if you need to add wire,
normally we try to make it optional, just because a lot of people have it.
You might
already.
Be collecting wire.
Yeah.
Or you could use zip ties if you want
like
to.
$1.50 though, so it's not.
Yeah. Wire is not
going to break your bank.
Not an expensive option to add on, but it is professional floral wire, so we do sell that just to make it convenient for you. So then we just need to go back through and use some of our wire to grab our stem points. So from the back, it's easier to see where the ends of your stems are landing and your best options for crossing over your stems and getting the wires to do a good job of catching multiple things. That's kind of the goal. Otherwise, you end up putting a lot of wires on. So hopefully you can find a few key points where there's more than one stem stacking and get your wire to go there. It makes more sense. And you're going to want to make sure that every product has been caught with wire in some way, shape, or form. So we're doing that now. Not hard. Your wreath can just hang from its frame if you want. Especially easy if it's going to go over a door on a door hanger. You know, with a hooked bottom, you really don't need to create a hanger. If you're giving it away and you want to indicate where the top is, the hanger will do that for them. So that's up to you if you need a wreath hanger or not. But at any rate, the last step is always just reshaping, because when you're fanning open your products and you're trying to get the stems stacked, you're kind of messing up the placement of your pine and flattening it out. So we'll go back through quickly and reshape our pine, and then we'll be done.
Cool.
Not hard. Not hard at all. Hopefully these tips are giving you some insight. Is everybody quiet?
No, she said, I struggle to make wreaths, but I'm tempted to give this one a try. Give it a go, Karen. Sometimes the mechanics can be tricky when it's not a grapevine base, but this one's really simple, so you don't need too much. And
well, I think the wreath is so beautiful, too.
If you're someone that likes to use zip ties, this would be a good option for
yes,
zip ties.
Zip ties would work slick.
Yeah. Is this wreath outdoor safe?
Yes. These berries are weather resistant, so if you wanted to grab extra berry stems and pine sprays and do matching porch pot, actually the porch pots we make in this DIY winter edition, both of them will coordinate with this if you want to do a little set. Okay, so if we decided we're going to put this bow on the bottom, then I'm going to pull the tails down and shape my pine. You just got to get in there and get rough with it.
You're going to fuss with it now.
Now you got to wrestle it into shape the way you want to see it.
Isn't that beautiful?
Your bow is
so wintry and pretty.
Your bow would be the hard part. We did the bow for you.
Yep. And for Valentine's Day, you can just hang a wreath in the center of
like a heart. She means a heart. She wants to tell you to hang a heart in the middle, but she's having a hard time with her words today.
Oh my goodness.
Poor Kate. I see a nap in your future today, Kate.
I can't nap. I'm just such a night owl and not a morning person, but we know this. Can you purchase the wreath already done? If so, what would the price be? So we do have this sample will be for sale. Mm-hmm. You can send a message to the store, and then we just add on labor. So it's essentially...
It's the kit plus labor. Yes.
So you can send a message to the store and request that piece. Only one will be available. Obviously, the one Mom's making right now.
Yeah, first come, first serve on that.
Yep. Oh, 2 people just asked for it. Already
Uh-oh.
made. Are you taking orders this week? I don't know if
We
we have.
can.
We
Linda's
leave
caught
for
up.
Dallas soon, so
Well, Linda would have to do it, but
yeah.
up to you. Yes, there we go.
I
Okay.
feel like we've kind of kept up on things enough. Normally we don't take orders, but I feel like this week we could.
This week we have gotten everybody's stuff done for the weekend almost.
Normally I don't encourage it because it just
Do you need a
makes
picture
a
of this
frenzy.
done? Yes. This is not a
Like
hard one.
Design frenzy. But if you have some patience, we could take your orders for that.
Okay, it's an easy one, and hopefully you just tackle it on your own. You're going to save a chunk of change on that. I don't remember what the labor is going to be. Probably around $30. But you will enjoy that. It's just a simple one, but yes, customizing color on any of these designs is absolutely possible because the addition of something in a color could be here. You could add little sprigs of blue. In fact, this kind of thing behind me, if you wanted to buy, this comes in burgundy and blue, as long as we still have the burgundy. You could wire in some color, like these little berries here. And the berries would be 3. I would recommend 3 to put those in. So burgundy and white would be pretty, but I think blue and white would be exceptional. Isn't that gorgeous? And this little berry stem is called the Ilex berry, I-L-E-X, Ilex berry. It has 2 tones of blue with a little bit of sparkle. And that would be a great way to customize something like this for an inexpensive design. So all of our stems today are an extra 10% off. It's such a great deal. All of our vases today are on sale with an extra 10, so that makes the vases all 20. This is Charlotte, the cornflower stoneware vase. Charlotte vase in a nice dusty blue. So if you're doing giftables, tray designs, or
Somewhere at my house.
do you? Somewhere she says at her house.
I just love the color. It's beautiful.
It is pretty.
I'm gonna paint my walls.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, we'll have to find that color. I'm not sure off the top of my head what that would be.
Like a little dustier and not so strong, but yeah, essentially that blue.
I didn't know you were that much of a blue person.
I love blue.
So that would be a beautiful choice to customize it. And you could also, it does come with the bow, but if you wanted a bow that had blue, this bow is available. Now, all of our bows are sale priced as well. Is that right, Kate?
Yes, they're going to be an extra 10% off through Sunday night, all ribbon and bows.
There is only a couple of these left, and this blue is gone. Yeah, this blue. I know, the tag's gone. Shoot, sorry.
Oh, look.
It's not on here either. So these are all in the warehouse, ready to go, all the tied bows. So if you need a new accent bow for your Christmas tree, you could grab those too.
Bow.
That makes sense.
And you grab the one that we only have one left of.
We have one left. Okay, so overnight the rest have sold. Don't look at that.
We leave for Dallas. Oh, it's not next week.
I was thinking it was next week, but it is.
I keep thinking it's next week.
Because our friends are going, so we're late. We're really late.
So we leave the 16th. Yeah, I keep thinking it's next week. We have a little bit of time.
We do, and it's going to
come
little,
I mean like a time.
It'll come up. It'll come up quick. So I mentioned yesterday some of my favorite things are on sale right now. I like the Norfolk pine, anything Norfolk pine. And since I needed to put my wreath up, I just will show you the quality of this wreath. All of our wreaths are an extra 10, so that's making them about 25%
yeah, this one was
off.
Originally $120, and in your cart it's like $90, 90-ish bucks.
So look at all the material. I mean, this is a very full.
That was a grapevine base too.
Very full wreath with a grapevine base, extra sturdy. You can put it outside if you want to. You can see how fresh and realistic it moves. So the quality features of our pine bases are exceptional.
That mixed green tone. That is very realistic. If you love fresh pine wreaths, just spray some festive fir on this thing and call it a day because it's beautiful.
It just looks like it's fresh pine.
Yes, it's not going to shed little pine needles all over your front steps.
That's true. These are not PVC, so they won't shed. And then if you need something less full, I think this is a spruce.
Real ones shed.
Oh, real ones shed, and eventually PVC can shed because it deteriorates. This one won't do that. And then this would be your less expensive, thinner style. Is this the spruce?
$30-ish in your cart. Yep.
Okay. So that's two different choices.
Just obviously, you can see the difference.
Yes. From
that one you could add to.
This one would fit between the glass and the interior door if you need to. This is going to be your flat choice, the most simple design, and then this would be your luxe choice. And there's all kinds of sizes in between. We have tapers as well. This taper, it says it's oh, that's right, cypress. Cypress looks like Norfolk pine. And to point that out, yes, it does look like Norfolk pine.
Cypress.
And that piece as a taper, extra pretty.
Today.
Layer that up with a few stems or lay
Susan asked if your home's decorated for Christmas.
My home is not very decorated. I have hopes for this weekend, though.
Well, you're not hosting Christmas, so.
No, my mom is going to host Christmas. So if you are a DIYer, one recommendation is take a really pretty teardrop, take this long tags removed stem.
You know what? You keep using it, and that's the one I can't find without a
Oh,
tag.
really? Okay.
Because I looked last time, and it's not called a snow pine, whatever it is. I couldn't find it by searching snow pine. So
let's get rid of that.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't know what it is. Moving along.
I used that last time, and I was like, I don't know what that stem is.
Well, you can wiggle something else in and mix a couple different kinds of greens.
Pretty good, but apparently not that good.
This one you know the name of.
That's the deluxe.
There we go. This is one with a little bit of sparkle, and in the store, everybody gravitates to this collection.
I have that in the swag.
Because of the sparkle.
Beautiful.
There's several pieces.
That came in super late, so we didn't really talk about it much, because it came in
But it's here.
So.
And if you put those things together, it makes it extra full and gives you a nice combo.
It's like $18 in your cart today, and then I'll drop a link to the swag as well.
Awesome price point. Okay, what else should we build today? Now let's do another kit.
9:37.
We're gonna have plenty of time. Okay, we're gonna work on a garland today, and we're gonna light up your world with this garland. Because we have this unique and crazy light stem here.
And that's included in the kit.
It is. This is so fun. Nothing like it that I've ever seen. It's kind of a one-of-a-kind look. Probably need your help getting that plugged in.
Okay. Let me get this pinned here. Maybe.
Because for the photo, you should plug it in.
Yep.
So this is a really long cord. And it's a paper-wrapped indoor stem. I don't think I would put this outside.
I wouldn't, no.
There we go. Trying to get you a close-up look. It needs a little shaping, but it has these fun LED starburst wired pieces at the end of these long vines. So we're gonna
just coil that up? Yeah.
Yes, like this. Like this is going in it, and this.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Got it.
It actually could be a wreath too, if you wanted to put it in a wreath.
Yeah,
you could wind it into a wreath and add it. But the piece is, it's going to be stacked up here. So all of these components can be purchased separately. If you want to find the links to them, you just jump into this kit, and then every product is sort of hyperlinked. It is hyperlinked so that you can get the item number and go buy just this garland, for instance, if you want to. But otherwise, this is a $200-some design because of the light branch set.
Yep. It's a big branch set, 70 inches long. So this kit is the Stardust Garland Kit. Was $234 in your cart. You're gonna get a final price of, drumroll please, $179.
Okay.
The deal price. So from $234 down to $179 for DIY weekend. It includes the 70-inch LED twig garland. This is a cool, new, just put online starburst kind of garland with LED lights. And the 72-inch bright Ming Pine garland. I love Ming Pine. It is beautiful in winter designs for contrast. And then the 66-inch All Is Calm Pine garland. This is a beautiful, realistic spruce garland with a bunch of cones on it.
And I like the
Rubber
construction.
backing. Yep, so it's not going to scratch or scuff anything. Optional add-on is floral wire if you need it. These items used are listed and linked in a kit's description.
So there's not too much shaping or working that you have to do with this. The garland will come flat, And you'll just need to sort of open it up a little bit because again, we're going to stack the stems. So I usually just sort of work my way through it and pull apart so I can get at the base of this garland. And that is how I lay it open there. And you've got a nice layout of equal length items pretty much. Pretty much. I think 70-inch for the light, and this is 72 for this garland.
60.
60 for the garland? Oh.
It seems like longer.
Hmm.
Do you want to measure it?
Okay. You'll have to help by grabbing this here, but it does look longer than 60 inches, but maybe we just are not visualizing it correctly. It is 67,
that's much longer.
68, 67 would be conservative on it.
What's this one?
Now we're curious.
I mean,
why does this work so well? Are these things not coming to us with the correct measurements on it?
Probably not.
And that's 65 inches.
Oh, see, this one says 70, so we have 68 and 65. I'll update it.
Okay, so we're gonna lay the, we're gonna hide this wire a little bit. So I'm gonna lay the lights onto the garland next. The trick will be trying to keep this so I can show it to you. We'll get it. I just have to unwrap this quickly. And I'm going to leave the cord that direction so I can keep it plugged in. So now we've determined that the light set might be slightly longer than this garland. I had them, the way I assembled it first was I was hanging it. I hung it up by the end, and that actually was pretty convenient to pair them together. So you do want to check and make sure you have it centered. Yes, the floor would be a good choice. Yeah. So there we do have it lined up nicely. So we're going to lay that. And the reason I'm putting it in the middle is because it has a pretty chunky wire going on here. This center stem of this wire garland, there's a lot of wire, and it shows up quite a bit. I'm going to try to hide it somewhat by working the Ming pine over it, like that. Wrestle it together, because the Ming pine is going to hide a lot of the chunky brown of the light set. So then you can either go back through with wire and wire the heck out of it with I'd use maybe 10 pieces of wire or zip ties. Zip ties would be a good potential use also. Here at the store, we don't use zip ties because for us, we want to do floral wire for a professional floral job. The other thing you can do is take the 2 pine sprays from the back, the original garland, cross it over everything, and then give it a twist like its own twist tie. This is its own internal wiring system here. You'd have to really wrestle in there and find 2 pieces opposite each other and then make that twist. You don't have to twist it multiple times, but you would have to get a pretty good twist because this is a heavy gauge wire in this pine base. But that would then pull your pine into the middle, and simultaneously you're going to be working your light set together too. So this is something I might use on the top of kitchen cabinets, on the top of a built-in bookcase area. You could run this, of course, down a railing, and if it was a wood railing, the structure of the back of this is smooth, so I wouldn't worry that this is going to scratch.
I love having a lighted garland on top of my kitchen cabinets, and then
it is so pretty. Kind of like a night light at your house.
It is. Yep, and it comes on in the morning too, so it kind of helps with my alarm.
Oh, goes along with it.
Yeah, so it's just nice to have that.
There we go. So that is what you do, is work your way down the garland, stacking the items and securing it with wire or securing it with its own structure, which is kind of what I'm doing here. I'm taking the back pine, crossing it over, giving it a little opposite twist, and it will take a little while to get all these things organized. They come straight, and I did spend some time curling these pieces. Here you can see the stem is a little bit curly. You're just pretty much doing this to create the curl, but it does help it look a little bit more soft and flowy when you do that. And then all the little starbursts, I think they look better too if you fan them out and don't leave them in a clump, because they're shipping to you clumped up, but when you fan them, look how pretty they are. So that's a lot of fun. You can spend as much time as you want playing with this thing to get it to lay and light the way you like, but those are some of the details that I would do. And maybe you just technically get it together.
You're getting a little
Oops,
close.
okay. Technically get it together, and then once you've got it on your railing, for instance, that's when you'd maybe shape your lights more so when they're in place. That way you can pull your lights all forward so that they're visible and nothing's tucked behind or hiding. That's another reason.
We dropped a link to all of our kits too, so that way you have them there. Kate was sending me showed earlier that we know the name of.
We don't know.
Oh, the one that I don't know the name of? No, it's not the snowflake one. The snowflake one's more of a blue-gray with sparkles.
This one's fuller than the
Yeah,
snowflake
bigger.
and whiter than the snowflake one. But keep looking if anybody finds it.
I was looking for just snow pine, but it's not.
It's not coming up as a snow pine.
Up, which would be the.
Which means you gave it a fancy name and messed up your ability to find it logically.
This is what happens
because it has some kind of
funky name.
fancy
it's
name.
Called like the Claude or something ridiculous. I don't know what I did, to be honest.
All right, everybody, what do you think of this look? This is a different concept. So I have never seen a light set like this before. This is one way to use it. You might have other ideas. I wonder about weaving this light set in through a Christmas tree also. Like the whole thing, if you had a 5-foot Christmas tree that was green and unlit, you could weave this into a tree, which would be a unique way to light a tree.
Yeah, it would be really pretty.
I can imagine it. Haven't tried it. So that's the gist of it. You would have the labor yourself. It is a little time consuming to get it all shaped well and locked into place. But how cute is this? And it's going to be around $170, we decided. Somewhere in there with all the sales stacked up, and that coupon will jump into the cart for you. So at checkout, all these discounts automatically apply in coupon form, applying for you. You're going to earn rewards points. If that's something you're working towards accumulating, you're going to accumulate rewards today. You won't be able to redeem them on a coupon purchase, but you will earn them.
Yep, code DIY10 gets you an extra 10% off all stems. So 10% off the sale price on the website. So if it says $20, you're going to get another $2 off in your cart. And you're going to get 10% off all base pre-made florals like wreaths, garlands, teardrops. You're going to get an extra 10% off the price of ribbons and bows. So it's stacking with your holiday sales right now.
It's really gorgeous, and it has enough lights to run all the way through.
Got it.
Such a pretty piece. This would be great on a mantle. We didn't talk about a mantle, but yes, this could certainly be great on a mantle in addition. Okay, what do you think of that one? It is unique.
You want me to take it?
Sure. You got it?
Yep.
Speaking of unique and a plug-in item, this is something we did the other day. I don't know if you saw us put this in this pot, but all the containers are on sale. This guy has been a Christmas container. He's called Santa's Pants. Which is a hilarious little matte metal piece. And this planter is just under 7 inches, just over 6, about 6 by 7.
Yep.
And our snow pallet, is this called pallet tree? Snow pallet?
Winter pallet. So that Pant Santa, when you put it in your cart, it becomes $19, by the way.
So funny.
So, yeah.
And this piece is one of 2 sizes. I'm sorry to make you jump up again, but you should probably hand me the other tree. Okay, the trees are on sale as part of our Christmas, so they are 25. They're 25% off, and they are so cute together. So the Santa pants will fit. There he is. You can see the color of his lights. Regular warm lights on him, and then his little friend is the next size up. So we have these 2 sizes. His bigger friend is a little bit bigger here,
Carol,
and those are fun.
Kismet pine.
Keep going.
I don't know what it is. It's so crazy.
There you go.
We have so much pine.
There's a lot of pine, especially snowy pine choices this year. So that is something that falls into the realm of containers that you're going to be able to grab on sale today for extra discounts. And these little trees at 25 off are a win-win. How cute are these for somebody yesterday, actually last night, She was buying this to do gingerbread theme in her kitchen.
Oh my
She
gosh,
bought,
these would be adorable for
yeah.
gingerbread.
At the end of the day, when I got back to the store, she was
I could
checking
just go
out.
absolutely crazy and just start putting trees everywhere, honestly.
We do have gingerbread ornaments, 25% off, that are little houses, gingerbread houses. I think the shapes of gingerbread ornaments are gone. I'm not sure.
Jennifer, she said, are you already inspired for new Christmas for next year, or does it depend on what you see in Dallas?
We've been collecting information. So
Yeah.
we are back and forth sending each other ideas in Messenger and coming up with, we're formulating a plan already based on trends.
Want to, if, you know, it always depends too, like, it's one thing of what we want to do, it's another thing of what is available to us.
What do you guys want to
I
see?
really want to push mocha because I think that's just going to be a really popular
Mocha could be fun.
color.
Does anybody have a color trend that you're spying?
Yep. And then actually
chat?
the blue, the green, and the navy combo, I kind of want to do
These two colors together.
Wintry with champagne, that kind of thing. Do something.
So I set up my display behind me with blue because we have so many pretty blue things, and we're mixing Blue Christmas, which has been a huge seller this year, with everyday blue and green pottery. I have a few plants at my house that I've managed to keep alive. If you need a nice real plant with drainage holes that comes with a tray, this vendor that we bought from had beautiful, I think we still have these in other colors as well, but I grabbed, oh, there's no title. I grabbed the two sizes. I can give you a number if you want it.
I dropped a link to all containers here. So every container in the online store is an extra 10% off. Well, and in store as well. But it's an extra 10% off right now. So when you go and you put that in your cart, you're going to see 20% off in deals applied to that item. So you'll see it tagged as 10%. When you put it in your cart, you're going to see another 10%. And then you're going to do a happy dance. And you're going to say, wow, thank you, Amy and Kate.
Because this one is $12.50 regular price, $12.50.
Yeah.
And this is a little 4x4 pot. It comes in mauve also. Might come in terracotta if they're not gone. Smooth matte finish, no drain hole in this style, but so inexpensive. Or this one as well is probably it's under $20 to start with. Oh no, this one's 28, I guess. It's the bigger version.
I just put a link to all containers.
Yes.
So just scroll through, add to cart. There's planters, vases, pitchers that we use as vases, and those are all going to be getting 20% in deals at checkout.
And pair them up with all the winter pine. Here's one of my favorite things for draping in your porch pots outside. It's a Real Touch cedar. I think this is a cedar. And you can grab all these for an additional 10% off also just this weekend only through Sunday. I don't know how these pieces fall into it. I needed this to make my display look good, but I don't know how these fall for sale.
I'm going to drop a link to all winter pine.
So they're awesome options. Awesome options. I'm going to show you a lot of pottery today and vases. Vases are giftables. Pottery might be a giftable if you want to give somebody a real houseplant. That would help you out.
Put it, if you're giving a poinsettia every year, put it in a nice container.
Oh, that's true. You could upgrade it. And then this is a great addition outdoors, but we also used it at the store. On the corners of the fireplace, we draped a garland and then added this extra chunk on each corner to beef up the corner drape on the fireplace, and it drapes beautifully. The regular price on this is $19.99. So you're going to get 15 and then an extra 10 off of that, which is awesome for your savings today.
Yep.
These types of things are all included in this funky vase as well. I love this texture on this vase, and the drop-in we made yesterday that I showed you at the very beginning, you could cut it shorter and place it in this inexpensive container. I know it was under $25 for this metal, but you've got a kind of greenish wash over this with a little rusty flecks. And then all of these stems are part of our discount today. This is not a design. You can see I just bent the stems, dropped it in here to show you a combo of frosty cuteness. That is all part of our extra.
And I dropped a link to the Christmas. Yep, so Christmas is 25 plus 10. Winter is 15 plus 10. Vases and planters are 10 plus 10. That's probably the easiest way to say it.
Everything plus 10 today.
Yes.
Okay.
So, very fun. Jennifer, mocha is beautiful with brown champagne and cream. Yes. I'm really loving like mocha with ivory. and nice champagne, soft champagne, or I've seen it done with gold, and that was
We've
gold has
seen
been
mocha done
very popular
everything.
this year. I think gold is finally starting to have a big comeback.
Yes. This picture is a fabulous gift, guys, if you want to give a little kitchen gift for someone. This is requiring very little to make it look cool. Just a simple pine spray, a couple of berries, and that one is, oh gosh, don't know, white pitcher. It's got a nice finish and a whiter
all
opening.
Containers are linked for you.
And blueberries. So my theme of blue and white today included lots of fun little stems that you can grab to upgrade your blues if you're doing blues as an accent. This is a plastic berry, but it has an awesome little drape and looks beautiful in your Christmas tree. Can be used outdoors. We used it on one of our fireplace designs in the store. And then for pottery, if you want to upgrade another plant, this one has no drainage holes, but look how pretty that glazed pot is. Blue greens for sure. Only $26.50 was the regular price, and that is looking to be a 6-inch planter. It is 6 by 6. Yes, it is. Dropped in a snow pine, dropped in a pearl spray, and made it a little accent that would add color and interest to a cabinet built in, maybe a bookshelf or something like that. And then my favorite vase, which is still here, and I'm enjoying it here at the warehouse.
I'm just dropping a link again to containers because rapid fire.
I know. This vase needs a home. I just love this
Scroll,
vase.
ladies.
You're going to have to look through all the containers. We have hundreds. This particular vase definitely is a one of a kinder. The regular price on it was $42.50 in this really great olive green color. We also have an emerald green vase for a Christmassy look. Those stems are not.
Vase.
Yes, those stems are not shaped very well, but just
like
dropped
$30
in.
Some dollars when you put it in your cart.
Okay, and add some really luxe accents, and it upgrades it for sure. Blues, greens, crystal stems, all of these stems, an extra 10% off today.
So funny, Sharon said my daughter raided all of my containers on Thanksgiving. She's getting into live plants.
Oh, that's what happened.
So you might need to restock with this 20% off sale. I don't remember the last time vases have been at 20% off combination.
No, we haven't. This is a
15 for DIY,
good sale, guys. It's an unusual one.
Yeah. Oh, Debbie has that vase. I get so many compliments.
Does anybody have this vase? This vase is about $100. This is an art glass blown vase from our friends in Canada who have the company that makes the tree of the Kitras brand that makes those blown glass ornaments that we don't talk about right now. I don't know why we've been forgetting to talk about the themed ornaments.
The other day and I ran out of time.
Oh, really? Okay, so this is the vase that they make, and we might still have a pair of wine glasses in the online store with the confetti blown glass. This piece doesn't go on sale very often, but it's a good art glass piece as a giftable and a beautiful addition to somebody's collection of art glass if they're into that. Should we make a porch pot next?
Let's do it.
Who's excited about a porch pot? Me. I do need to make more at my house because I have no landscaping right now.
Beautiful. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done 20% off in deals on vases.
No, we haven't needed to, but we are cleaning house with a warehouse sale, and the sale of containers helps us make space. The spring is ready to roll. In the midst of winter, we're talking about when to release the spring.
Yes, we are. All right, we ready for another winter design?
So this one is not going to come with foam or the pot. These are going to be optional add-on items because, again, if you want to buy just these stems as our bundle set here, it's going to be an excellent way to have a pre-selected group of items that makes a full pot without having to pick them yourself. So we had one that we designed up yesterday.
All right. Oh. 1, 2, 3.
And this one today, both in a green and snowy color combination. So they each have the same kind of color family going on. You can add extra ingredients if your planter is bigger. The one I'm going to be designing in today is 10 by 10. So this would probably have enough components in it to fill a 14-inch outdoor planter with dirt. And that would be a good start.
Yes, and this is called the Lux Winter Porch Pot Kit. Was originally about $140, and when you put it in your cart, it's going to be $106.
Oh,
So
great.
great
$100
price point.
worth of stuff here on
Yes,
sale.
you
Wonderful.
get the 2 of the Winterfest Snowed Pine Spray.
Must be this one.
Mm, 2. It should be.
There's
Is it that one?
two.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's the only snowed pine spray in here, so it must be
Okay.
this one.
No, that's the Noble Fir, isn't it?
I
No, it's not. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Snowed lamb's ear. Getting this pile, okay? A subtle snow glittering stem. 2 tall Himalayan pine sprays. 2 Wish Noble Fir and pine cone sprays. It's got to be that. Yeah. The Merry and Bright mixed pine spray. I think it's that green one. Yeah, the
Okay.
lighter green. And then a Winter Whimsy long needle pick. I misspoke.
Oh, this is the Winter Whimsy.
And maybe that's the Merry and Bright. One or the other. It doesn't matter.
If you click on the individual items, you'll see the pictures to know exactly what's what.
Oh goodness.
How funny.
So yes, I'm ready whenever you are. I got
Got
the
it.
photo. We're good.
Okay. So if it was your pot of dirt, you would simply stick the stems in the dirt. That is the basic rule for how to do your porch pot in dirt. If you want to do it in design foam, we carry different containers.
Yes,
Of
we
course,
have listed and linked the
yes.
container that Mom is using and some foam. And it is listed and linked in the product in the kit's description, so you can find all of these stems and the foam and base.
The foam is $5.50. We sell it individually. It's high quality, super premium, fine foam with extra grip. This is the foam I carry and use for years. It is not available in big box stores that I've ever seen anywhere. It's a specific to florist foam. You can use our planters if you need to. We do carry a few different ones. This is a $15, $16 planter. We did have it in white and black. I think we might be down to black. And then this planter, the galvanized, they are both custard. Okay, so you can buy that in black and white. This is a galvanized container that is 10 by 10, and they're all very similar in size depending what you're looking for. And at home, you would want to make sure you put some weight in those, or maybe this becomes a liner pot and you're dropping this into one of your outdoor really big planters. So I also didn't plug in my glue today. I normally would glue this stuff because, winter, wind, snow, everything, loosening your planter up. So if you're going to design it in foam, I definitely say you should be gluing it. Just didn't get that done this morning. So we're going to start from the back of the pot and work our way towards the front. Sometimes people make the mistake of designing in the middle and then going towards the front, which makes your whole thing front heavy. So you definitely want to be mindful of placing your tallest items at the back of the pot and starting out that way. We can put these two things side by side so they support each other. That's often another good practice, is pairing things up for support so that when the wind's catching the tallest items, there's more than one big thing up there being caught. And then this guy, he is super bulky. It is the easiest thing to fill up a lot of real estate in a planter. In fact, if your planter is quite large, you could get a couple of these, maybe even 3, and that as a base is going to take up a big amount of space, almost like 10 inches of space. This has the pine cones in here are faux pine cones. So can you tell that's a plastic pine cone? They're pretty good at making fake pine cones these days that look super realistic. So we're going to stick that in the front. And now you can see our buildup from back to front is filling our pot more or less. And everything we put in here is going to be accents and adding to the fullness. So let's keep stacking. We got our twig up high. That's a nice frosty designed twig. I do want to add the tallest pine piece up here. One of those tall ones up high. I like the pine cone. This is a real pine cone, by the way, that we're putting into the spray there. And then let's keep our lamb's ear front and center. So far, I haven't cut any of the lengths of these stems off. This is the full length. I want to stack my lamb's ear in front of the dark green pine because when you do that, the contrast of color really helps it show up. And look how full the top of our design is already, like really a very full planter. So that lamb's ear is going to make a statement and contrast against all of the darker stuff going on here. Okay, now these things are my favorite premium filler. When we use these Himalayans, I always say, because it's the fullest, least expensive PVC pine spray, if you need your planters to be fuller, grab more of these. They come in the large, or they come in one half the size for half the price. This is a pretty big planter, so I'm going to put one on each side, and I'm going to sink the stem all the way down. I have to shove it in there and get this into the bottom foam, but this will sit and rest on the surface of the pot, really filling up any open spots that might be occurring there. One on each side, and you can get that shaped. Okay, how is that looking for us? Getting full. And again, working with contrast, we can take these snowy pieces and overlay the snow on top of the dark green ones. And when you do that, you can actually even pull a couple of the pieces of the dark green up through the pine, the white pine, to help blend it in. Let me twist this around and show you what I mean. So there, when you mix them together and you pull the green into the white, it helps integrate it a little bit so it's not so separated. This is a nice one because it's just super flocked, but also not big and puffy. It kind of has a nice way of nestling into your design. And putting one on each side looks great. And then we're just going to take this last piece and sweep it out of the front so we get a little extra spikiness, because that filler pine is pretty chunky and clustery, and that makes a little sweep here when we add that to the front. So there we have a really showy, high contrast combo of dark greens, snow greens, all picked together to be a great complementing set. And it takes the guesswork out of it for you. For sure. I know a lot of people are just hoping that we can put together the ideas for them when they walk in the store and say, we'll just pick some things that I can use in my pot. So here are two pre-picked, curated pot collections that you can grab easily and upgrade your pots for the winter season ahead. And then, like Kate says, grab your Valentine's Day decor and add it later on. Of course, we have cute little flags. We have that will be coming in for Valentine's Day. We'll have floor mats. We'll have outdoor yard stakes from Round Top Collection with hearts. That's going to be so good in here. Better check on all that. Make sure that's headed this way soon. Okay, there you have it. An easy peasy outdoor planter combination.
Beautiful, beautiful piece.
Love it. So if you're doing outdoor work, grab up these bases and garlands because the price point is low, low, low.
Carol, I love the idea of a cappuccino mixed tree.
Ooh, cappuccino's a good title.
Christmas cappuccino.
I like it. Whose idea was that?
Carol.
Carol. Good one, Carol.
I love that idea. It makes me want a cappuccino really bad.
I do too. Let's go get one next. We can go down to the Downtown Coffee Company and get a breakfast sandwich. Yeah. Beautiful. So this is another combination of unusual shaped greens.
Is that the 48 inch in your
This
hand?
Is probably, this is a huge one.
Yeah, okay.
It is a 48 Natural Touch Norfolk Pine. So just
to
compare,
sage color.
Here is the two different colors. This is the color I'm using in my house. This color.
Sage.
So fun to pair it with limey green things if you want to do any lime green accents. So here's our standard green. Here's the sage green. It comes in wreaths and garlands. I don't know if it came in a spray.
Two kinds of garlands and a wreath. So the garland Mom's holding is a fat garland. That's what it should have been named. It's short but fat. And it's the 48-inch sage, Real Touch Norfolk. I have it pinned there for you.
Yes.
It's going to be an extra $11 off in your cart, so you're getting it for about just under $100.
Isn't this crazy how full this is?
It is so full, you guys.
But I have a very big mantle, so my fireplace can actually support the look of this.
The thing that people were doing, the reason we got this, is because so many people would buy the regular garland, which I'll pin right now, the 60-inch long one, but it's much thinner, and they were buying 2 or 3 and stacking them.
Do we have it over there?
Just get the fat one, and then you can just...
Yes. So it's short, but you can put 2 of them end to end. So on your fireplace, you'd put one going this direction, and then the other one going this direction, and overlap them in the middle, and that will get you an 8-foot chunk of garland. So That is one idea. So these are the two different colors. Here's the wreath, again, built on a grapevine base from the same vendor. These need some shaping. And it's just kind of like doing hair. You have to like lift it at the roots, right? So you pop the greens away from the base down here where it's inserted into the grapevine, and that's the best way to get the volume out of it. And these pieces don't need a lot of extra embellishment. If you're going for fresh looks, then sometimes less is more. So maybe you just need to grab one of our pre-made bows from the online store also with an extra 10% off today. So those bows, how low are those bows then?
How low do the bows go?
Are they 25 and 10? Am I
Christmas ones? Yeah.
The Christmas bows
Yeah.
are 25 plus an extra 10 through Sunday night. So if you did not add bows to your tree, because bows can get higher priced when we do the combos of different things, now is when you want to grab those bows.
Yeah.
It's a low price in time for getting it on your tree before company comes.
Right.
Okay, there I've shaped it. Just giving you an idea of how full it gets
Beautiful.
when you shape it up. So those are my faves in the Norfolk Pine collection. This one is bridging the gap between two different looks. It has Norfolk Pine with other things. Check this one out. I should have probably not opened a new one, but
what is that one called?
This one is a tapered swag in the middle, and it says Real Touch Norfolk Spruce Juniper Swag. And it comes with real pine cones. So here's the difference in fullness.
Can you
Extra
hold
big.
that one up?
Which one?
Can I move this out of the way? And then the spruce needs well, I think both of them need a photo of you just holding it for size would be really helpful.
This is just huge.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, next one.
So we just want to show you these things because the value is awesome if you're still doing extra touches.
That one you might want to shape a smidge.
So
this one's really beautiful. I was just laying this out. I used it on my entryway at my house, but I love the mix of real touch greens, all different shapes and colors, and the pine cones are so pretty. I'm really into swag shapes lately. They just are more applicable for me because I don't have a mantle to hang things on.
But they center nicely on console tables and dining tables and over your mirror, over your artwork, over your doorway. And you can always put more than one together to get the length that you're after. This has multiple types of sage and dark green, different types of tips, and it's all here in beautiful combination. Extra full, and the cones are real, if you didn't notice that.
1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Just beautiful. Looks fresh. And they're getting so good at these pieces anymore. So it's absolutely awesome. Hey, thanks for joining us today, Terry. If you didn't get caught up on all of the designs, yesterday on Friday we had an hour and a half of live designing where we recapped those pieces this morning first. But if you buy any of the kits from yesterday, just go back into Friday's video and catch up with us, and you'll be able to create from my instructions that I gave you in the video. So today we've got 2 more pieces to do. We're just taking our time today, running a little longer. If you're running late, hey, that's okay. There's more to see. And this design will be a vertical door swag. We're going to use another one of our amazing bases. All of these specials right now are the best time to buy with time to get it shipped to your house before you need to use it before Christmas here. Time is ticking on that one.
Oh my gosh, yeah. What does our website say actually? Our website has the Christmas countdown, and we have 18 days, 13 hours, 46 minutes, and 2 seconds.
18 days, and we're going to be gone for 4 of them, trying to go buy more stuff for next year. Isn't that crazy? I better get my house done this weekend. That's all there is to it.
Yes, everyone's liking the mocha chocolate Christmas
Okay, well, we're going to have to work on that.
We are.
Here is next layout for the next vertical door swag featuring a little friend. Isn't he adorable? So he's so cute.
Called the Winter is a Hoot swag kit, regularly $132. With our code DIY10, you can get it for about $100 today. And this kit is including the natural snow owl ornament, built on the 31-inch snowfall pine teardrop.
That's a great one. Snowfall pine.
Glitter pod bundle, a brown iced thistle spray, a grayish dewberry, and a pine brown bow. Optional is some floral wire if you need it. And we'll snap a photo of all the components here. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Got it.
It's going to go together easy. Again, wire is optional. We sell a bundle of wire for $1.50. If you don't have any floral wire, have that ready at home. We always use some tape on it. You don't have to use tape on it. You can also use zip ties if you want to. I know a lot of you out there do use zip ties to secure your items. Here at Magnolias, we kind of use floral techniques. Therefore, wiring with floral wire is what we like to do. But have it all ready to go. Line it up, get it set out, and away we go. This one is going to be just laid out on top of our snow pine base. Again, we have a beautiful starting point, so it's not even hard to make this look good today. Here, I'm going to open it up a little bit so that I can find the center, because all of my wiring needs to go down to that center core. Some extra
Everyone's
weird
saying how much they love the mocha brown. Here's your mocha brown.
Okay, well, this will be a good start for next year then. This is done up in a little bit of a natural way. So thinking ahead into the months after Christmas when you just don't want a lot of bling, glitz, gold, poinsettias, that kind of thing, these kind of frosty neutral tones really hit the mark. We're going to spread our stem set apart here. This is going to come as 3 pieces bundled together. And we're going to open up the bundle and stagger these 3 pieces in first, lining up our stems along the main core of the teardrop. I'm going to do 1 going upright, so sliding that down this way for an accent up, and then 2 going down that I'm just staggering. So I'll show you. I have not cut this off. This is the length of the bundles, which is fine because you can have this length and then go back in and wire it together. So that'll work easily. Next up, we're going to lay in the thistle. This is a chunky thing. It's got ice on it. It is like a plastic weed, I would say, of some sort, and then it's completely ice chunked. So it doesn't separate, or it's not fine and airy. It's a chunky thing deliberately, but it does have 3 nice sections. So you can nestle that down in there and fan it out to help the swag have a little width also. Since the other one doesn't fan out, this one can. Working around natural pine cones here. These are beautiful, real pine cones. And then we're also going to lay in 1 dewberry spray. This will be kind of the accent.
Sounds like a doo-wop group name.
A dewberry, doo-wop. He's going to go upright, so placing the stem down and letting one of the spikes stick up above there, which gives us a pretty good spot for our bow. And we're spreading those berries apart because our bow needs to go right here in the midst of the dewberry spray underneath the big pine cones. So we're going to let this big pine cone be the top and place our bow just underneath it so that in the end the bow actually is going to kind of have the pine cone coming into it. And to get our owl hooked on there, you can just thread him through the wire of your bow, because the length of his hanger, once you hook him onto the bow, he'll be in there in a nice spot. That'll make it easy in one twist to get him in place. And then the wire of the bow here is going to be the first wire to secure all of our stems together in one spot. So I'm making sure that I'm wiring just under that top pine cone, getting the bow all the way down to the base wire of the teardrop. Everything's stacking. The 1 wire is covering the whole bit.
This is a quick kit.
It is not hard, guys. We're trying to keep these easy this year. You don't need to struggle, but you can have the satisfaction of making it on your own, which is a fun thing to say to your family and friends. Hey, I made this.
They'll be so impressed.
They will be so impressed. So we just need to go back with our wire, and you've got a few loose stems here. So where are the loose stems needing to be grabbed in one fell swoop with a wire? Probably you need to put at least 2 more wires down below your original bow. And then we're going to go back and shape it. This makes a fabulous teardrop for the door, but you could also just use it on a side wall in the house, like a narrow accent wall at the end of the hall or something. That could work also. All right, this is catching all of our stems here. And once you get everything wired, you go back through and reposition shaping it and blending it together. Hopefully all of this is easy.
They're very inspired.
So if you buy the kit, just jump back into this video, find the point where we, fast forward till you get to the right point, and then you can have your tutorial when your kit arrives. So we're going to take, I need one more wire right here. Then we're going to take our pine stems and blend them back together.
It's beautiful.
Okay. Well,
I love winter designs.
If anybody grabs this kit, this is one of the easiest ones. And I'm sure you can do it. There we go. Let's take the pine and just pull it back around. So again, you kind of need to lift it because I flattened it.
Jennifer said you could put the bling in for Christmas and take it out for winter.
You sure can.
In one.
You sure can. Any of these things, it's not hard to tuck a couple things in and then pull them back out if you want to. Get some champagne glittery pieces in here and then take the glitz away. That's a great idea. I deliberately made the bow to have 2 long trails of the skinny ribbon because if the wide ribbon is trying to work through here, it's very hard. The wide ribbon fills the top in, but trying to pull it through a big swag is not easy. So I'm just letting you trail these little skinny ones through your swag and tuck them in because that's going to be less stress to get those placed. And that's all there is to it. Let me hold that up and give you a look. Our little owl, he kind of needs a name. Little hoot guy tucked in there. The bow comes with it, so you don't even have to tie your bow. And doesn't that make a fun door piece?
So simple and so pretty.
An easy gift if you want to make this for, your mom's
It's such a
door.
good Christmas gift too, because after Christmas, everyone's going to want to take down their stuff.
Yes.
And they're going to feel like, what do you do after Christmas? You either put up your everyday greenery,
which seems a little odd here.
Yeah, around here you put up winter, so it just kind of depends on where you're at.
So your piece comes out to be 36 inches, because that's the background of this swag, by about 18 across, and then it is a little deeper at 7 inches deep. If you were trying to squeeze it between doors, it'd be too thick to go between doors, but it is outdoor safe. I think the little owl would manage to hang in there outside.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Woodsy is his name.
Woodsy? Little hoot.
Sherry says, I love watching you create all the beautiful things. And then she said, when you're done, I'm going to go do my laundry with my laundry detergent from Tyler. Love the 3 steps that I ordered. Good.
That's true.
I need to smell good.
I need to get more laundry detergent home.
Yeah.
Go
Very
through that.
pretty, this beautiful mocha piece. So you can, I have a feeling this is going to be a favorite given the discussion of mocha for next year. So I'm watching to see. But thank you for your orders, Gloria, Joan, thank you, Darlene, thank you, Mary and Judith, thank you, Christy, thank you, Jennifer and Angela, thank you. So seeing your orders coming through.
There we go.
Love seeing the fun kits going out the door, and that one is a very easy one to light as well.
Okay. Well, I do have
10:23.
I do have one more vertical swag, which we could jump right into, or I could talk about. Did I miss anything behind me? I guess I have a handful of containers.
Most of it. Do you guys have any questions on the sale? Hopefully that's making sense. On the homepage of our website, the graphic says the categories.
Yes.
But basically, it's 10% off the sale price you see online. So when you put it in your cart, you'll see a better price.
You will, and all of these things are going to hit the mark for low prices right now. Here's Kate's 5-foot over her mirror cedar swag.
I use my deluxe sparkle over them.
Oh, you use the sparkle. Okay. Did we use this one last year?
We used an 8-foot, which I'll pin first on my half wall. The sparkly
frostiness of this frosted cedar comes in multiple pieces. And if you like the muted dusty colors of winter, this is a great winter look. Look how beautiful and flexible the garland is.
I think that design is my favorite today.
Oh, thanks. I think it might be mine also. So there's a little frosted cedar inspo for you if you like frostiness. And then off camera, oh no, you can see this. The white, this one is gorgeous. I debated about using the all white in my living room too. So many choices. I haven't posted any videos or pictures of my house, but maybe I will. Maybe I'll get to it. So with our next design, this is an additional vertical door swag, but featuring blue as an accent color instead of brown. The bow is optional because we've got a couple different bows, including, I guess I don't have an
The
extra.
bow would really switch out the look entirely.
The bow in the white with the, I'm sure
Do
they're
you want
all
me
the
to
way in
just
the
go
back.
get you one? They're at Kelsey's counter.
Okay, the frosty white.
The white that you just used?
Yes,
Should
this
I
bow.
go grab it once you get
Sure.
started?
There we go. So you want this photo line up next.
Yep.
Here is the components for the next round.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
And this is going to make it so
your eyes weren't
easy.
open all the way. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
I probably look like I'm falling asleep, huh?
Yes, that is in fact what you look like. Let's go through the components here, and then we will. Why does it say one in stock? Now I gotta see why it doesn't want to.
Oh, yeah, you better check that before the bow.
Yeah, okay. Winter Whisper Swag Kit. Yes, I have the right one. Okay. Built on the 28-inch beautiful juniper pine teardrop. This is a great base teardrop with juniper berries. Has a snow Sitka spruce pine spray. Love this stem, indoor outdoor. The Symphony eucalyptus spray, a little everyday stem mixed in. The long needle pine spray, and the snowy charm birch spray.
There you go. This one's all shaped out. It's going to come pretty squished, of course.
And we have a few bows as optional add-ons listed and linked in the kit's description. Oh, it is the Sitka spruce is the problem, so I will message the store and get that ASAP.
Okay, got it. Yep, they are open just now. We are open today at the store Saturday, but not on Sundays. So if you want to catch us in downtown Norfolk, make sure you come today till 4:30. Okay, this piece, ever popular returning winner from last year and the year before and the year before that. We keep buying this one because we love it. So I'm going to put that in first and stack it. And that is going to add some trailing. So you just want it low enough and wiggled in there so that the trailers come out and hang through the juniper. That's a great start. Just get you some extra volume and excitement. It's got a little bit of snow on it, but this is not going to drop a bunch of snow and make a mess on your door.
I'm going to call them quick just to make sure they get my text while I go get your bow.
Okay. There we go. So that's step one. Then we're going to get our branch in, step two. So you can take your branch, which of course all comes upright, and bend one piece backwards. The rest of it's going to go down. So it's giving you a little spike up and then a big chunk down, and we're going to lay that and stack that on top. And this is all kind of wiggling because just as in everything else, we're going to have to hit some wire to get down to the center of this design. So I kind of wiggling it in there, pulling a little piece through. Then we have our eucalyptus, which is so beautiful with the juniper berries. Those colors together, really nice. This kind of adds a little fresh element to it because this is our most realistic eucalyptus, if that's something that interests you.
We'll transfer that for us.
Okay.
Brr. It's
That's
snowing
what I was
again.
just thinking. Is it snowing?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, the frozen tundra. Here we are.
This warehouse is always so cold.
It's a warehouse.
It's a warehouse.
My ankles are cold. We need a space heater. And then we're going to take one of the pieces, the top one, or actually the bottom one here, and bend it down. Same thing. That brings a little, so we get some color coming upwards. I can even take a couple juniper pieces and bend those back so that some of our juniper is going upwards. This really does fix the problem of otherwise having a bunch of naked stems at the top, which bugs me. So let's get that wired together. And the bow on this one was sold separately, is that right?
Yes, separately because we have a few options
that
you can choose from, listed and linked in the kit's description. The kit, did I pin it? Did I forget to pin it? I forgot to pin it, you guys.
You forgot to pin
the link to the Winter Whisper swag kit.
Okay. Well, she's making sure you can buy it. That's good. Okay.
Silly me. Hello, Sharon. Are you ready for Christmas? What are we doing for Christmas? She's going to be watching from Dubai. Cool.
Really?
I have never been to Dubai, but I had a friend that went and she absolutely loved it.
Oh, really?
Had a fun time, yeah.
I don't know anybody that's been.
Back in college, though. It is such a cool area. Oh, Holly has that 5 foot cedar swag. She loves it. I dropped a link to the kits. The kits I can't pin like I can with the I can't do the little Facebook pin. So check the comments or go to magnoliasne.com and you'll find them under the silk floral tab.
So look how full this piece gets. Instant fullness. You gotta love how easy that goes together, based in part by that juniper already being ready to go for you. You just have to stack them, blend them a little bit. Here I'm pulling some of the juniper forward, pulling some of that Sitka forward, but it blends together nicely. And you do have a really simple design. If you wanted no bow, you could just shape it to, instead of going upright, just shape it all in, and you could get rid of the bow idea there and just put a twiggy piece together. I'd probably cut off some of these stems up here. The bow will hide stems, but if you aren't putting a bow, you'd want to maybe do a better job of tucking stems away. Otherwise, with the bow option, pulling pieces upright and then putting your bow below some of the upright material right in here would mean this bow called, this is one of your options, the Velvet Forest bow was it was 1950. It's probably about $14 is one choice. Now here, this bow, you can grab it. It does have a blue and a birch, both of which are gone in the retail store. The bolts of these are gone. Here, we needed to cut this angle. So this one, if you buy the bow, you'll get these cute things, but otherwise this is gone from inventory and this one's gone. Let's take a look at how that one would lay out for you.
And that's the one that's photographed with online.
Okay.
And then we do have another option.
So that is going to need a little arranging of your loops, but I love how the blue picks up the blues and the greens all together. That just needs to get tucked in. And then the bow we used earlier on the wreath behind me also sold separately. This one is only $12.50 to start with. The Winter's Edge bow is a great candidate and a little simpler with less going on. Yes, it does show up really nice. It balances out your twigs really well. And that's why they're sold separately, so that you can choose. This is a stacked one with a burlappy combination laid over with this fun fuzzy grid-like ribbon. All of them are wired, and you can wiggle them into the design and tuck them in. So I kind of like that one, actually. There you go.
I like that one a little more personally.
Yes.
Depends on what colors you want to do.
For sure. So then that kit makes it super easy to customize yourself, and this one looks also great on a door or given as a gift. And I guess if you want to buy an owl ornament separately, you could hang an owl ornament in this one as well.
You could. Have all the owl ornaments you want.
Yes, thanks, Sharon. And thanks everybody for watching today. Janet's hanging out today. I see all these people. They're cheering us on. Thank you. I know you gals, a lot of you gals out there are excellent designers. I see your looks all the time on the VIP page. And kudos to you for making so many beautiful designs that people in your family, your church group loves. I know so many of you decorate your churches. That's amazing. I'm sure what a gift to the congregation that you're doing that for them.
It's beautiful.
Love it. Should we recap anything? Should we go through more vases today?
So to clear, I think they got the sale. They're finding it. I see all your orders coming in. If you go to magnoliasne.com, the first big image on the website lists all the items, and you can click on that to shop everything. That is 10% off. That 10% off applies on top of the sale price when you put it in your cart. So if you see something discounted, it says 25% off in that DIY weekend collection there. When you put it in your cart, you're going to see the new price, even lower price. So Christmas is 25 plus 10. Winter items included are 15 plus 10. Vases are 10 plus 10. So, and it's automatic. So
this Christmas is probably a 25 plus 10, I would guess. He's the bear planter. Isn't he adorable? He just needs a little sprout of pine. That's super cute. So all of these fun giftables are ready to roll if you're doing trays or group gifts, or you want to make little drop-ins for things to match someone's kitchen or their decor. We have lots of blue and white today, which was kind of my theme. Love me some beautiful blue. We have these gorgeous blue pots that are tiny for little drop-ins. We're not going to drop all the links, but you'll find all these online in our online store because we have a very beautiful selection of vases and containers that'll just knock your socks off.
Absolutely.
These two pieces, elegant decor, heavy distressed, fluted metal, looks like brass. This one is the fluted metal planter. It was $48.50. You'll get that one for an additional discount. This is a coordinating but very unique wall planter. Look at that. Have you seen one like that before? There is a small cube that matches, but it's awesome. Very modern cube planter that is wall mounted. And then you just put some stems in these 3 little cone holders. Again, there's a small coordinating one. My favorite is anything with rattan wrapped on vases. This is probably the last call on this one. The Waterloo wrap vase was $46.50. I think he might be the very last one in our online store of this shape. And
10 plus 10, ladies.
Gives you a good variety.
Stack of deals.
A good variety of choices. This planter would be awesome with a big fern in it or some other kind of large houseplant. How did I just set that in there easily and now it won't come out?
Probably was in flat. Don't break it.
I know.
Did you twist it? Did you need to
Sure.
sit straight up before you pull it out?
Oh, yes. That's right.
And that's our time.
Please help me. It's time to go get more coffee. We need cappuccinos today.
I'm just freezing right now.
Yes, my ankles are cold.
My toes are so cold.
We're gonna get out of this warehouse.
It's a cold day today, but we are
This
happy
is gorgeous.
to have all. Oh, Rosalie has that oval vase with rattan on it. I love it.
Do you?
Terry
This is the
loves
stoneware.
Blue and white. Rosalie loves blue. Hello, Sharon.
$42.
That was hand painted too.
And this one is, nope, that's not the right Bush price. That's something else.
Different tag.
Oh, here we go. The Kelly metal planter for $45. That will hold a big pot. Awesome.
Yeah, shout out to Kayla for putting all these kits in the system. She is the master of kit input.
She is.
And it is a tedious task, and so we're very grateful that she can get that done, and along with all the other things.
Yes, now this is going to be a busy day at the store. I'm going to go over and help today and be there tying bows and helping people decorate their trees. That's kind of what it's been all day, every day.
Yeah.
So I'm sure today is no exception because it's crunch time for Christmas decorating. There's still time to get your orders out, so come Monday, our team is going to work as fast as they can to get everything out from the weekend and get it on the way to you. UPS is doing pretty well, but we can't control UPS. We just want to ship fast.
Our poor drivers are so tired.
They are. They're doing a great job.
Make sure you're giving a shout out to your local delivery.
Yes.
Post office, FedEx, UPS.
Treat them all.
They are running around like crazy, but we're grateful for them.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody for joining us with our beautiful floral designs today. These are all wonderful wintry looks. I'm sure you're going to find one of them easy to put together. Give it a go. You'll be proud that you did, right? All right. We're going to catch up with you on Monday. Thanks everyone and have an amazing weekend. We'll see you back then.